So, I'm going to do a little how-to video today on how to fix a leaky basement wall. This is my tattoo shop, and I don't know if it's just the geographical location of where I live, but this happens to be a big problem for a lot of people in my neck of the woods. So, I figured I'd put a video together and show people a step-by-step how-to video, how you can fix this yourself and save yourself a lot of money. First thing you're going to need is a hammer, drill, masonry bit. As you can see, this wall here, bad crack. I've already marked where my leaks are, and now I know what I need to fix. These concrete ties, when they put the forms up to pour the concrete, a lot of times this is a big problem. A lot of times you get leaks in these ties. When they break them off over the years, they rust, and they leave about an 8-inch hole straight through your wall to the other side. Like I said, you're going to need a masonry drill bit, tough screwdriver, tough hammer, and a heavy-duty drill. I swear by the wall. You're also going to need to pick you up some hydro seal. I think I paid about $20 for this, and it's 20 pounds. First, what you're going to want to do is set your drill and everything up, and then you're going to want to drill into the wall and get that hole drilled out and cleaned out nice. Really fun if you like hands-on stuff and you're good with your hands and you like working with tools, because you get to tear up shit, fix shit at the same time. I don't know if you can see that, how easy that drill just dug into that. I'm not an expert on concrete, but I have done some construction in my time. I'm not sure if it rots, what exactly it is, but it's like it almost goes back to being green. But once water penetrates it for years on end and it's been ignored, and the shit pretty much just literally, I mean, it just literally crumbles, man. You can tap it with a hammer and it'll break the shit right out. As you see this here, you need to get through this concrete. You get all that messed up stuff out, then you need to clean that out. What I'm going to do is pause the video while I finish drilling that out, and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, so I'm back. I got the cracks where I had my leaks drilled and chiseled out to about the best I can get them, about the best it needs to be done. A couple things you need to remember when you're doing this part. You want to fix the concrete so that it's not a V shape like this. You want to try to drill into it so that it at least forms a nice U-channel shape, or ideally you even want to get it kind of like dug out back in here to where it's wider back in here and narrower at the opening. So there's actually a diagram, if you can see right here, they explain to you. This is the best way to get it. It's okay like that right there. Here you don't want to have this obvious reason. This does have silica in it, and because this does have silica, there is some safety things. You want to have some gloves. You want to have a respirator, something like this. You want to have safety glasses. You really don't want to get this in your skin or in your respiratory system, because it will cause problems for you. As far as mixing this, there's no real recipe for mixing it. This stuff, I'm not endorsing no product by any means. All this stuff, depending on what brand it is, as long as it's a hydraulic water stop cement, it doesn't matter what brand you get. It's commercial grade. It is backed by a warranty.
You don't want to waste your time. If you see this guarantee right here, I don't know if you can read that, but there is a limited warranty on there. You do want to document everything you do. That way they know that you did this correctly. If you do have to call them out on the limited warranty, they can't say, well, you applied the product wrong. It's just a good idea to do in the future so you don't waste your time and money and end up with a bigger hole in your wall. This is kind of what I got right here. If you see that, I kind of got it. This is a little close to my wall in here. But it's pretty much like a U-channel, and it should hold pretty good. Now you can do this while it's leaking water. Me personally, I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't try it. I let everything dry. I clean all the debris, the dust, and everything out of the crack. I didn't bring my air compressor hose in here. It's all the way out in the garage. It's about 100 feet away from me right now. So what I did is to blow these cracks out and clean them out, I simply use a wire brush, brush it up in there like this, try to pull out what loose concrete, dust, mildew, or whatever, might be in there. Pretty much here I don't have the mildew or none of them issues that some people might have when they do this. And then I just got a quick set 200, a double action pump. It blows whether you're pumping up or down. And you just simply take that, put the nozzle right up in that hole. I've already done this, so it won't much come out, but you want to blow all that out. And you'll want to get your respirator, or dust mask. This actually ain't a respirator, it's a dust mask, but it will keep a lot of this out. And if you were going to be doing this for a living and working with something with silica in it, I would advise that you have at least a charcoal or some kind of professional sealed respirator. And you just estimate I got about probably more than enough to fill them cracks. I don't know if you can see that. Just put that in there. Not much. And I got some water. What I'm going to do is just add the water to it. Get it mixed. Spreader. You need some kind of mag. Something that you can use to pack this in. You get that mixed up just like you mix any other concrete. Simply add water and mix. Like I said, they say you can do this while it's leaking and it'll set in 3 to 5 minutes. Me personally, I've learned over the years that it pays. Mark your leaks, let everything leak, let everything dry, then fix it after it's dry. It just makes for a way better repair, and it saves you time and money. You don't end up having to do something twice or missing something that you should have got the first time. And I'm sure this has probably at least 1 or 2% calcium in it to accelerate the set time. They say this will set 3 to 5 minutes on you. So you get that nice and mixed up. Pretty much just like any other grout or something. I don't know if you can see the consistency I got there, but I mean, it's not a bad consistency. Pretty thick. Still able to work with it though. And then what you're going to do is get that mixed up. And if you add too much water, if your consistency ain't right, as long as you save some concrete back, to add more concrete to it to thicken it up. If it gets too thick, you add a little bit of water, and you can change the viscosity of it pretty easy until you get it to what you want to work with. And you just want to take it and slap it in here. You really want to get it pushed down in there real good. Make sure there ain't no air in there. Work that in there real nice. You pretty much just strike it off. Nice and flat. And this is actually already setting up on me, man. This does set up extremely fast. It sets up nice, quick. Which is good because you don't want to be here all day messing with this stuff. And that's it, man. Let that dry. Hit it. Put like some 80 grit sandpaper. I don't need this respirator now. I got it wet. There ain't no dust or soot I got to worry about getting in my respiratory system. So, this stuff really works good, man. And you just touch up some paint, whatever color you got.
Wow.
And that's pretty much how you fix a leak, man. I mean, you call a commercial company for this and they're going to crack you upside the head. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg to have a professional come in and do something like this for you for about $20 and some cool, like I say, preferably you want to have at least a hammer drill, at least a heavy duty drill. You need concrete masonry bits. You are going to be drilling in the concrete. You don't want to tear up your other bits. You know, hammer, chisel, tough screwdriver. I can't find my big chisel. I got this little punch, but it did get the job done. Wire brush, an air pump or air compressor to clean out your work area when you're done. That way, of course, your material sets up nice. It's a pretty easy do-it-yourself fixer, man, if you're mechanically inclined whatsoever at all and good with your hands. That's how you fix a leaky basement wall. As I do more stuff around the house and have more things to fix, I'll make a how-to video on how to post that too, man.